What is up, my jazzy gamers? How we all doing? In case you guys somehow didn't know, Fortnite has this little system called battle passes, and in that battle pass you level up to get all the tiers of awards. You know where I'm going with this. I really don't need a good transition to start talking about tier 100 skins because they're just straight up awesome and they speak for themselves. There's a reason why they're at tier 100. It's to incentivize you to actually grind and level up and actually play the game for an amazing skin. But which skins were truly worth grinding? Well, we're gonna determine that in ranking every single tier 100 skin today. But let's not waste any more time. Make sure you guys use code BAGOFCHIPS123 in the Fortnite item shop if you want to support me and my terrible rankings. And just remember that these are all my own opinions, so if you disagree with where I placed some certain skins, then go down in the comments and I'll make sure to reply and we can hash it out. And I'm just going to be talking about the base skin and edit styles. I'm not going to talk about the super styles because I don't know, it might change the rankings a little bit if I just look at those. So only base skins. Let's freaking do it, baby. And I'm just letting you guys know that I'm recording this right before the next season comes out in February. So, yeah, if you want to know where that tier 100 skin goes, check the pinned comment, because this video's out of date. Yahoo! To absolutely nobody's surprise, at number 32, we have the Lux skin from Chapter 1, Season 8. Come on, guys. This skin was just put at tier 100 just because people were complaining that there was no female tier 100 at the time. I'm not saying she's a bad skin. I kind of like her gold edit style, and she's pretty cool. But dear lord, this is not tier 100 skin material. That same battle pass, we had Hybrid, which was a crazy lizard ninja dragon, and we had Blackheart, who was an insanely cool pirate that transformed into a skeleton. You're telling me that these two were not considered for tier 100, but she is? She's legitimately the only skin on this list that feels like a tier 1 skin as opposed to a tier 100 skin. So the easiest bottom of the list goes to Lux. Get out of here. At number 31, we got the Valeria skin from Chapter 5, Season 1. Yet again, it's not a bad skin. The skin is actually pretty solid. I just don't think it deserves tier 100 status, and overall, it's just an okay skin compared to the rest on this list. Trust me, there's so many amazing skins on this list that skins like this are gonna have to get the L. Her second style definitely makes up for it, but again, this skin just does not deserve tier 100 alongside the rest of these other skins. So, sorry Valeria fans. It would have been way funnier if Peter Griffin was the tier 100. Ranking all these skins were definitely really hard, so I had to make a bunch of sacrifices at the bottom of the list here. And at number 30, we do have the really badass Megalodon from Chapter 5, Season 3. He's a good skin, again. I think he's just extremely bulky, and he's just really dirty. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my rage that I have towards the cars and the fists of that season. His second style, with all the fire and the other styles he has where he changes the color, is really nice, and he is a good skin. But again, I think he's just not the best whatsoever. I know he went out like a bitch during the season, so he's gonna have to go out like a bitch in this ranking as well. I'm sorry, Megalodon. At number 29, we got the Shuri skin from Chapter 5, Season 4. I guess I didn't like the tier 100 skins from Chapter 5, because all three of them in a row is kind of crazy. Not planned or anything. But anyway, Shuri is pretty cool. I'll admit, I do like her design. I just don't know anything about her, and overall, I think there were way better candidates in that battle pass to be tier 100, that when I got to her, it just felt kind of underwhelming. She's fine, but she's one of those skins that'll just collect dust in my locker. At number 28, this was kind of controversial for me because I really like this skin, but it has to be the Meowtis skin from Chapter 2 Remix. Like, I freaking love this skin. You take Midas and combine him with Meowscles together, it's just perfect. He looks really creepy, but he's really cute at the same time, and he's just a really good skin. Again, I think he just fails in comparison with all the other amazing tier 100 skins. At the end of the day, he's, you know, a skin that you either really love or you really hate. So if he ranks high for you, then I understand. If he ranks low for you, I understand. I just think he doesn't compare. I would say now we are officially into the solid skins tier. Like, those past skins were just good and terrible, but now we're into the really good skins. And at number 27, we have Doctor Strange from Chapter 3, Season 2. Yeah, sorry, I'm starting to lose my memory of the Fortnite seasons. It's literally just Doctor Strange. Like, what you see is what you get. It's just Doctor Strange. He is solid. I really wish you could take off the cape, though, because the cape does get in the way of a lot of stuff. But again, it's literally just Doctor Strange. There's nothing to complain about. He's just good. You know what I mean? At number 26, we have the Cato Thorn skin from Chapter 4, Season 4. All in all, he looks pretty cool on the surface, even if his mask makes him look like a Spider-Man knockoff. But then he has a transformation to be turned into a freaking bat. Like, what? But yeah, this style really does work, and it's pretty dang unique. Like, we don't have any Batmen edit styles or skins alongside, you know, Batman. And he's really creepy, and he does really work. But I'm more of a fan of his white edit style. Like, this is just clean. The aura this dude leaks off is pretty enormous, and I love his tattoo on his chest, and he just looks pretty cool. But again, I think he still fails in comparison to a lot of the tier 100 skins. He's still a good skin, though. It was a no-brainer to put him at tier 100. What, are you gonna put frickin' Nolan at tier 100? Hell no! At number 25, we got the Spire Assassin from Chapter 2, Season 6. And this is proof that a female skin can be tier 100 and be badass at the same time. Like, I still don't know why they chose Lux. Like, so stupid. But yeah, I have no complaints with this skin. It just looks really cool, and that's pretty much it. Fit the season, it just looks cool. Like, it's a very underrated skin for sure. Only if you don't have the mask off. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, please just put the mask back on. At number 24, we got the Carnage skin from Chapter 2, Season 8. Now, oh my gosh, Carnage is extremely creepy, and I really love his design. I kind of wish he wasn't tier 100, though. Like, he kind of doesn't fit into the whole Battle Pass and Season theme anyway, so I'm not sure why they just decided to lump him at tier 100. At least with Rick at tier 100, the whole theme was aliens in space, so it made sense. But with Carnage, it's just Carnage, you know, and they added a mythic for him, and that was pretty much it. I have nothing against the skin. I think it's just almost not tier 100 material, but it's still pretty cool. And speaking of Rick, at number 23, we have Rick Sanchez from Chapter 2, Season 7. Flame me all you want for liking Rick and Morty. Even if you don't like Rick and Morty, the skin is still really funny. Like, come on, it's Rick Sanchez in Fortnite. This was the first time they did an adult animated cartoon skin in the game, and he is really good. And again, I give him extra points over Carnage just because he fit the theme of the season. It was all about UFOs and aliens and space shit, so having Rick and Morty in-game alongside the alien-oriented season is really solid of a pick. And I think the cell shading still holds up really well. Like, it looks right out of the cartoon. And I love Toxic Rick as well. Like, it's just such a nice detail. So, I'm done raving about him. Let's move on. At number 22, we got the Mizuki skin from Chapter 4, Season 2. The MVP of Mega City. And, yeah, she's just really dang solid. I was definitely hyped to unlock her at tier 100. She just looks really cool. I love her whole theme. Her fire styles are also really nice. It's just a good skin. What can I say? Just barely missing the top 20 for me. At number 21, we have Optimus Prime from Chapter 4, Season 3. Now, Optimus Prime is so freaking cool. He is just extremely solid all around. Like a really awesome skin. But he has the biggest missed opportunity in all of Fortnite. And that's to do the freaking transformation that Transformers are supposed to do. The fact that his built-in emote is not transforming into the semi-truck, and that there's no reference of the semi-truck transformation at all, is definitely the reason that he is not getting my top 20. Like, it's just so stupid. It seems like the biggest oversight possible. And I also wasn't a big fan of the season he was from anyway, so playing to get him was really annoying. I still think he's a really good skin, but damn. There's a lot of bad memories tied to him. Finally, in the top 20 of tier 100 skins, we got Dyer from Chapter 1, Season 6. And all I gotta say about this skin is just, hell yeah. Come on, it's Jonesy, who transforms into a wolf, who transforms into a bigger, scarier werewolf, and he has all these different edit styles like white, brown, black, you know, all the different werewolf colors. Not my favorite tier 100 skin, but definitely far from the worst. A nice middle-of-the-road tier 100 skin who's both awesome and, you know, pretty badass. And he's classic too, so you really can't hate him. At number 19, we got Tony Stark from Chapter 2, Season 4. And I gotta be honest, I freaking love Iron Man. So this is an amazing skin. But there's a reason that it doesn't rank any higher than this. You have to do the built-in emote to get to the Iron Man style. Are you kidding me? It is only Tony Stark. Unless you do an emote in the locker or in-game, then he transforms and puts his suit on to become Iron Man. This sucks so hard. I just want to put on Iron Man from the locker, but you can't do that, which is so lame. Without a doubt, he's getting docked points. He probably would have been top 15, maybe even top 10, just because of how absolutely clean the Iron Man style is. But again, that huge oversight just completely ruins the skin for me most of the time. But it is still a great skin, so I definitely say he deserves middle of the road. He's just not super or anything because of that one oversight. At number 18, we have probably the most underrated skin on this entire list, and that would be the Vendetta skin. And I can see it, like this weird white-haired dude, like he doesn't look special. But then he starts putting on more of his suit, and yeah, his final style is still pretty cool. He has a lot of different color variations, and he still looks pretty cool, and I like the flames on his shoulders. But if you tell me he deserves top 10, I'm gonna say you're crazy, because this is a good skin. But it's not top 10 material whatsoever. It is like the lowest possible form that a tier 100 could be deserving of. You know what I mean? I think he is definitely well deserving of the underrated status, but only because he's just pretty good and not anything spectacular. At number 17, we got Spider-Gwen from Chapter 3, Season 4, and oh my gosh, what a terrible season that was. I'll be honest, man, I'm not a big fan of the chrome whatsoever, so again, grinding to level 100 was very annoying. But for Spider-Gwen, it was definitely worth it. And I'll be honest, it's kinda scary how perfect she is. She looks like she was ripped right from the movie and put into Fortnite. Like, perfectly. She doesn't look like she's from Fortnite whatsoever. Really solid skin. I love the mask off edit style, and she's just really solid all around. At number 16, we have the brand new, well, kinda brand new, I'm recording this kinda late, the Night Rose skin from Chapter 6, Season 1. And I gotta be honest, my first impressions of this skin weren't really that good. It was just, oh, another demon lady. But she's actually really freaking clean. Her color scheme is so on point. Her second style is very, very cool. Her color schemes all around were just really great. And of course, she matches the season perfectly, and I think she is perfect for tier 100. So definitely deserving of the top 20 in my eyes. At number 15, we got the Eternal Knight from Chapter 2, Season 3. And come on, a knight in an ocean-themed season? You gotta be kidding me, right? But I can completely ignore that because of how freaking solid this skin really is. And I know it's just a female Ultimate Knight, but she is really freaking awesome. I don't think she's as good as Ultimate Knight because she just doesn't have the raw aura that Ultimate Knight has, but she is still a really good substitute and she's really badass. At number 14, we have everybody's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Of course, from Chapter 3, Season 1. Like, for real, I seriously believe that this is one of the best Spider-Man skins that we've had, period. Like, he's not extremely scrawny like the other Spider-Mans. He's actually kind of built. And his suit is just so amazingly classic. Like, you just can't go wrong with this Spider-Man. Not to mention, he's the only Spider-Man that has a symbiote suit edit style, which is just so unbelievably cool, and the Foundation suit Spider-Man, like, come on, this one's the best one. I know he's just a collab skin, and he's just Spider-Man, but I think he is well deserving of tier 100 status. At number 13, we got the Fusion skin from Chapter 2, Season 1. And I gotta be honest, it's kind of a hot take, but I think that Chapter 2 Season 1's Battle Pass was extraordinarily ass, so the fact that we got a really good tier 100 skin out of it made it all the more worth it. And yeah, Fortnite definitely cooked on Fusion. He looks so unbelievably good. Legitimately, he looks like a tier 100 skin. Like, you see how cool he is, and you think, oh, that's tier 100, obviously. And his other style is also really nice. I just wish it had more effects on it, like the main style did. But all in all, just a really solid-ass skin. And finally, technically the last collab skin coming in at number 12, we have Darth Vader from Chapter 3, Season 3. What can I say about Darth Vader? He is literally one of the most iconic villains in all of media, so you can guarantee your ass that he deserves tier 100 status. Even if you didn't watch Star Wars at all, you would still see Darth Vader and be like, oh, that guy is super badass. At the end of the day, he just looks really cool, and I freaking love Darth Vader, so he is definitely well deserved here. And at number 11, we got Hades from Chapter 5, Season 2. Finally, after all the clowning that I did on the other Chapter 5 Tier 100 skins, we finally have one that is well deserving of top 20 and very close to top 10. And I gotta say, Hades is so awesome. Like, I fully believe that Chapter 5 Season 2's Battle Pass was one of the best Battle Passes of all time. And the fact that Hades is this cool, it just cements that fact for me, for sure. He's definitely one of those Battle Pass skins that people bought out the entire Battle Pass day one just to run this skin. And I saw a lot of Hades on day one. I know it's really subjective, but I think he's just so unbelievably cool. Like, you just look at him and you think, holy crap, he is so awesome and cool. Even if you don't think that, how can you not think that he's cool? Just look at him. He looks so badass. And his second style with the purple is just so great. Like, I just can't get over how much they cooked this season with not only the Battle Pass, but with making the Tier 100 well deserving of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially in the top 10 of Tier 100 skins. And just barely eking the top 10, we have the Ageless from Chapter 4, Season 1. Exactly like I said with Hades, people definitely bought out the entire Battle Pass just for this skin on day one. And I can definitely see why. He is just so unbelievably clean, dude. But not gonna lie though, if it was only this style, he would still be in the top 20, but way lower. But the reason that he deserves top 10 in my eyes is because of his freaking armor. Holy crap, we've never seen anything like this, and it's so unbelievably cool. I keep saying that because it's true. But again, if he had this armor, he would still be in the top 20. Again, just a little bit higher now. But the reason he deserves top 10 is because of his freaking built-in emote. This is the coolest built-in emote of all freaking time, dude. The fact that he stomps and all the armor shows up and perfectly clings to him is so freaking cool that I end up using his main style just to switch into the armor all the time. It's the opposite of Tony Stark, where you have to use the built-in emote in order to get to the main style. With this skin, I want to use the built-in emote to get to the style. I think kids nowadays use the term aura maxing, and that is exactly what he does, so definitely well deserving of the top 10. At number 9, we have the Menace skin from Chapter 2, Season 5, and unlocking him at Tier 100 was so amazing. Wait, you're telling me that the Tier 100 that season was f***ing Baby Yoda? Yeah, no. I'm not ranking a back bling on this list. No, it's Menace. Menace is the Tier 100 skin in my heart because ain't no way they put Grogu in Tier 100! Anyways, back to Menace. And Menace is one of those skins you look at the first style and you're just like, ugh, that's Tier 100. That looks really weird. But then he can upgrade into different styles and his max form looks like this. Come on, dude. How is this skin not talked about more? He looks so unbelievably cool with his purple flames and golden ass armor. It looks so cool. If I had to say what was the most underrated skin in Fortnite, Menace would be one of the contenders, because there's no way I don't see this skin at all, dude. And especially his top style. If you guys have him, please, for me, please run him more, because I would rather be killed by this awesome skull, purple, golden armored man than a f***ing condom. At number 8, we have the legendary Ultima Knight from Chapter 1, Season X. And man, he's just, again, so badass. I don't know what it is about the knights in Fortnite, but they always cook with these types of skins, and especially Ultima Knight. I know his main style looks a little weird and really bulky, but that's why I always use the second style, where it makes him look like a Legacy Black Knight, and yeah, it's just awesome. That's pretty much all I have about Ultima Knight. Just look at him. That's my justification for him being this high up. I still think the best thing about him, though, is that he has the 3 styles to make him a red knight, a silver knight, and a gold knight. And all 3 of them look so good, and you can just combo them so hard. They just look great. It's just an awesome skin. What can I say? I know for Darth Vader, I said technically he's the last collab skin, because right here at number 7, we have the Reaper from Chapter 1, Season 3. And that's why I said technically, because it's kind of hard to tell if he's a true collab or not, because, again, we know it's John Wick. Like, it is the Fortnite John Wick, but we have a newer John Wick that's actually Keanu Reeves, the real John Wick. And he's also called the Reaper, so I would consider him more of a Fortnite original skin than I would a collab skin, if you can kind of see my explanation. But besides that point, yeah, it's a really damn good skin. Like, it's a dude in a suit, pure black suit. Even though he is the most simple skin on this list, I don't know why, but I am compelled to say that he is also deserving of tier 100, probably because the legacy he brought onto this game. I can guarantee that a lot of people will still get PTSD from seeing this guy in game, and he still terrifies me personally, so that's why he's deserving of number 7. At number 6, we have Midas from Chapter 2, Season 2. This was probably the first case that I've seen of people buying the entire Battle Pass just to get Midas, and it is well deserved, because holy crap, this man is both badass, clean, and extremely solid. His full golden edit style is also so awesome, and the fact that he turns all the weapons he touches into gold is just such an awesome detail. What can I say? He's one of the most popular skins in Fortnite, and I can definitely see why. Number 6 is well deserving where Midas should be, but there's still some more amazing skins coming up. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have Ragnarok from Chapter 1, Season 5. He's one of those skins where you just look at the base style and you're just like, what, that's the tier 100 skin? But you level him up yet again, and he becomes this ultimate badass behemoth of a skin. To be honest, that's all I can say. You just gotta look at the skin and realize that he has the badassness, he has all the different styles, he has the aura, and overall, he has the status of tier 100. But there is a skin that is extremely similar to Ragnarok that I think does Ragnarok even more justice. At number 4, we have Omega Rock from Fortnite OG. Omega Rock is even more awesome because he brings the type of suit that Omega has and combines it with the absolute badassness of Ragnarok. Surprisingly, if you mix 2 of the best tier 100 skins together, you're gonna get a really damn good skin. And Omega Rock was one of those skins where I grinded so unbelievably hard just to get in the first week of OG, and it was worth it. Like, it's such an amazing skin. And he has Omega Lights! The fact that you can change his colors is just so freaking awesome, and it has so much potential for even more badass combos, so without a doubt in my mind, he deserves number 4. At number 3, we have another extremely badass contender. We got frickin' Ice King. Wait, no, not that Ice King. No, get out of here, Ice King. No, not you, Go back to Adventure Time. Okay, yeah, that badass Ice King from Chapter 1, Season 7. This is just yet again another extremely badass skin, but he also had so much influence over the Fortnite story for those couple seasons, and his location was amazing, and everything surrounding Ice King was just awesome time of Fortnite. And his red style is so freaking awesome, his silver style is extremely clean, and the gold style truly cements his worthiness of tier 100. If I had to pick a personal favorite tier 100 skin, it would probably be Ice King because of how awesome he is and what an amazing legacy he left on the end of Chapter 1 of Fortnite. Now, I can guarantee you, several of you watching this video have definitely skipped all the way to this point to truly see if my opinion was worth listening to, and I can guarantee you, yes, I put the ones who you would expect to be at the top of the list. I'm not stupid. I realized that if these skins weren't here, the entire idea of tier 100 wouldn't have even been a thing. We would probably have lame tier 100 skins all the time. But because these two are just so unbelievably special to the game and to the legacy of tier 100, it's without a doubt that they deserve the top two. But it's just a question of who I put first, and to be honest, you know who I put first, because at number 2, we have Black Knight from Chapter 1, Season 2. Black Knight, being the very first Tier 100 skin, definitely cemented the fact that Tier 100 was a status to uphold, and that only the most worthy skins of it may be in it. And he really is. I know he's kinda just a default reskin a little bit, but he looks amazing. His aura is too freaking big for us to handle, and overall, he's just an amazing skin. But the real Tier 100 skin of all the Tier 100 skins, the one that deserves number 1 and peak status throughout every single battle pass, is definitely Omega from Chapter 1, Season 4. He has it all. Upgradable styles, an extremely badass final style, a legacy on Fortnite. He has Omega Lights, which granted a lot of you didn't unlock because it was a different time of Fortnite. But most importantly, he is the Tier 100 skin that, without a doubt, you look at him and you know you had to grind for him. You see anybody wearing him, and you know that they are serious when it comes to Fortnite because they upgraded the entire battle pass in order to get this skin. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what Tier 100 in Fortnite is all about. And the fact that Omega got every single one of these right is why he deserves number 1. But yeah, guys, that was every single Tier 100 skin in Fortnite ranked. If you disagree with any of the rankings, again, put a comment down below and I'll make sure to read it, heart it, and do all that jazz. Make sure you guys use code BAGOFCHIPS123 in the Fortnite item shop so you can support me and my terrible opinions about Tier 100 skins. And obviously, don't forget to do all that YouTuber garbage like liking, commenting, subscribing. It really helps your boy out so I can get more of these ranking videos on time, which this one was not on time. But all in all, just make sure to stay effing jazzy, my gamers.